WWE legend Mick Foley teases a shocking comeback. Wrestling veteran urges caution, exclusive. WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley has sparked excitement across the wrestling world by hinting at a possible return to the squared circle. Known for his fearless, high-impact style and unforgettable characters like Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love, Foley carved out a unique legacy as one of the most beloved hardcore icons in professional wrestling history. Foley first rose to prominence in the late 1980s and early 1990s with standout performances in WCW and ECW, where his brutal no-holds-barred matches won over hardcore fans. However, it was his transition to WWE in the mid to late 1990s that truly cemented his legacy. He became a three-time WWE champion and etched his name into history with legendary matches, including the unforgettable 1998 Hell in a Cell clash with The Undertaker, a bout that saw Foley thrown from the top of the cell and left wrestling fans around the world stunned. Despite officially retiring years ago, Foley has continued to make sporadic WWE appearances, always welcomed by thunderous ovations from fans who appreciate his sacrifices for the business. Now, at 59 years old, the hardcore legend has hinted that he's considering one final run before walking off into the sunset for good. "I'd love to have just one more moment out there," Foley recently shared, sparking immediate speculation about how and when such a return might happen. But while many fans are thrilled at the idea, not everyone is on board with the prospect of Foley returning to the ring. In a recent episode of the Wrestling Time Machine hosted by Mac Davis, respected wrestling journalist and longtime friend of Foley, Bill Apter, weighed in on the matter. During the discussion, Apter strongly advised Foley against stepping back into the ring, citing concerns about the physical demands of modern wrestling and Foley's current health. "With all the respect and love I have for Mick, I don't think this is a good idea," Apter said candidly. "Wrestling today is faster, more athletic, and brutal in a different way than it used to be. Mick has already given more of himself to this business than anyone could ever ask. He should enjoy his life, enjoy his legacy, and let the fans remember him as the legend he is." Apter's concern is not unfounded. Over the course of his career, Foley has endured countless injuries, including concussions, broken bones, and the now iconic moment where he lost part of his ear in a match against Vader in Germany. His Hell in a Cell match alone left lasting damage, including missing teeth, which Foley still hasn't had repaired, a decision he says reminds him daily of the incredible journey he's had. Even in retirement, Foley has remained active in the wrestling world through interviews, writing, and appearances. He's also used his platform to advocate for causes and share stories about the business he loves so deeply. His connection with fans remains one of the strongest of any retired WWE star. While a return could be a nostalgic and emotional moment for fans, the question remains, is it worth the risk? Wrestling has changed, and Foley's body has paid a heavy price over the years. Apter's friendly advice may be the voice of reason Foley needs to hear before making a final decision. Regardless of whether he laces up his boots one last time or not, Mick Foley's legacy is already set in stone. He's more than earned the right to ride off into the sunset with the respect and admiration of millions of fans around the globe.